Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is August 14th of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage a DEFCON level event surrounding the 2025 Russia-US summit. So in short, on the day of August 15th at 2025 at roughly 3:30 p.m. Alaska time, U.S. President Donald J. Trump will be meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin at the joint base Elmendorf-Richardson in Anchorage, Alaska, where they intend to hash out a ceasefire and possible peace agreement for the Russo-Ukrainian war. Consequently, it appears that the CIA is going to seize upon this historic peace summit to basically eliminate one or both of these heads of state, specifically to trigger World War III. So before I get into the potential scenarios that are blinking red in respect to this historic peace summit, I just want to highlight the numerology regarding this event on August 15th of 2025. So the date of August 15th marks exactly 4,848 days since Vladimir Putin was born in Leningrad, Russia, back on October 17th of 1952. This bears the 44 numerology as well as the 88 numerology. 44 equates to DD as in dead and died, and then the 88 is the esoteric numerology of Switzerland. So this the numerology suggests that the CIA is planning some sort of attack, accident, terror attack, bombing, assassination, sniper attack, some sort of medical related event targeting Vladimir Putin surrounding this historic trip to Alaska. Coincidentally, I should say, in respect to the numerology, the date of August 15th marks 26,610 days since Putin was born. The 4848 is in respect to how long he's been in office. So the 26,610 is 26, it equates to letter Z, which is an acronym for Zionism, and that is the political motivation behind this impending assassination event targeting Putin. Coincidentally, the date of August 15th of 2025 marks exactly 2,440 days, again the 44 numerology, since Putin and Trump met back at the G20 in Osaka, Japan, back on June 28th of 2019. So 24 equates to the letter X, which is the international symbol of death. So it appears in numerology is blinking red that there's some sort of earth-changing geopolitical event is going to transpire surrounding this historic meeting. Other potential scenarios are as follows. The date of August 15th of 2025 marks exactly 5,606 days, again the 66 numerology, since the CIA staged what's called the Smolness air disaster, which was a plane containing basically the entirety of the Polish government that was evidently shot down by Russia or Israel or some other foreign entity, and they basically decapitated the entire government of Poland back on April 10th of 2010. And so considering that this date of August 15th marks 5,606 days, which is reflected in the 26,610 number of Putin, it suggests that the CIA is going to take down Putin's plane. This will likely be blamed, it could be blamed on a force majeure, an act of God, an accident, but the most likely scenario is that the impending crash of Putin's Air Force One will likely be blamed on the United States, and then this will obviously create a power vacuum in Moscow for the installation of a hardline communist dictator. that will is slated to trigger World War III, because the impending crash will likely be blamed on the United States. Coincidentally, back on July 28th of 2010, a Boeing C-17 Globemaster III crashed at the Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Anchorage, Alaska. So the precedent has already been set for a plane crash at that particular base. And so it marks exactly 5,497 days since that event took place back in 2010. And obviously this number, it has the date of Putin's, when Putin became the president on May 7th, as well as the number 49, which equates to DI as in die. So that's the most likely scenario, is that while Putin's Air Force One is taxiing, coming into Anchorage, Alaska, that some sort of catastrophic event happens, and that Putin and his entire government, all his diplomats inside the plane, are subsequently terminated. Other potential scenarios include, but are not limited to, some sort of aerial shoot-down, possibly scapegoated on China, Russia, or the United States, targeting either U.S. President Donald J. Trump or Vladimir Putin. Some sort of bombing attack, mass shooting. There's been a number of mass shootings targeting U.S. military bases in the United States. The latest one was in Wyoming, and then there was just another one at Fort Stewart in Georgia. So some sort of mass shooting under the guise of a rogue soldier with loyalties to Russia or loyalties to the United States or loyalties to Ukraine is a possibility. It is Alaska, so a sniper attack is always a possibility. A poisoning event, a hangar collapse, some sort of medical-related event targeting either Putin or Trump, such as a heart attack, stroke, brain aneurysm, etc. It's also a possibility. Kidnapping, hostage crisis, some sort of, it is Alaska again, so force majeure, some sort of act of God. I'm not sure what the weather is like up there, but it's evidently hot. And obviously a terror attack or some sort of stabbing-related event is also a possibility. So just to recap, August 15th, 2025, 3:30 p.m. Alaska time, which is coincidentally prime time Eastern time. So this is going to be roughly 9:30, I believe, New York Standard Time. So there's going to be millions of people watching. And then if, in fact, Putin's plane goes down, either in Russia or in Alaska, or there is some sort of bombing, assassination event, or what have you, there will be millions of people already glued to the television to witness it. And as we know, the CIA loves to stage attacks and terror events and wars with people watching. So obviously, if either Russian President Vladimir Putin or U.S. President Donald J. Trump are terminated in any form or fashion, or if the CIA stages any sort of terror events or political assassination surrounding this historic peace summit, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence communities, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets.